This video tutorial is going to show how to edit an element. So the first thing I need to do is go to on my laptop, go to the eWalk website and log in with my username. And yours is probably a number. Your screen will look a little different than mine because I have some additional features. And I'm going to click on eWalk. And then I'm going to click on templates because I'm building or editing my template. And I'm going to go down to one that's called SF Walkthrough. And I'm going to choose 2014. And notice I can click on this, or I can move my mouse over to get information about it, to share it, or I can edit it. And so I'm going to click on the edit button. And then what I'm going to do, this gives me general information about the walkthrough or the template. But what I really need to do is manage elements. And an element is a piece of the template. So when I click on manage elements, I could look at my template again by clicking on preview. Then I've got two columns or two areas. This says available elements. So these are all the elements that have already been made. And I can click on the plus and it'll automatically appear over here. And on this right side, it says template elements, and those are the elements that are used in this template. So for example, the first one is a label, and all that is a title called student groupings. And if I click on the little down arrow, it'll tell me exactly what's in there and what I've got checked. And if I hover over long enough, these will pop up with a little bit of a description. And I'm going to close that because the one I'm going to demonstrate is technology use. So here's my label. Now, if I didn't like the name of that, I could click on the little edit icon, the little pencil, and I could change that name. But what I want to do is go to the elements, and under checklist, I have a checklist where I made a list of everything that I want to look for when I do that walkthrough. So I click on view, and up pops that checklist. And here's what I have on it now. But I want to add something. So over on the left, I click, and notice my cursor shows up. And I'm going to say robots, because maybe I expect my teacher, or we're looking for teachers, maybe to use a robot. So I click on robots, then I click it, or I type it in, then I add, and robots appears at the bottom. If I don't want it there, I can click the little arrow and I can move it up if I'd like to. But I'll leave it right where it's at. If all of a sudden I realize I misspelled it, I can go over to this icon here and I can edit it. If one of these I want to remove, then I click the X. When I'm done, I'm going to click, I can click save if I've got some more things to do, but I'm going to say save and done. And that's all I need to do except then I need to go back up to the top left, click on save again, so I'm actually saving it to my template. And now it will be there. And so I can go back, let's say I want to look at that again, I can click here, then I can view it. And now my robots are still there. Maybe I should have capitalized that so I could edit it if I want. But I'll say cancel because I don't need anything to do with that. So I'll close that up and I can edit any of these others that I want to. So instructional strategies, for example, I click here, I view the checklist. And again, I can add anything that I want to that if I've got a different strategy that I want to add. And so that's how you edit your template in a very brief way. So I'll stop there. That's an easy piece. If you want to add something else or edit it, I'll do that in another video. So to get out then, I've saved, so I click on done, or I can log out. And then if I want that to show up on my iPad, then I might have to log in and log out or sync again to my iPad so that it gets the current edition.